Hi everybody, welcome to our exercise for today. Today I'm going to be demonstrating back stretches that you can do on the floor, on a mat. You can do these in your bed, so you don't have to, if you can't get on the floor and get back up, that's okay. You can do these from your bed and they'll be easy to do and hopefully give you some relief for back pain. So a huge problem that we see a lot here is chronic back pain because issues such as stenosis or other medical issues. So these are just some easy, simple stretches that you can do for your back. So all you need is a bed, a mat. I have a strap here. And I know this is a yoga strap, you may not have a yoga strap. You can also use a belt. So if you want to pause the video right now, go get a belt. Again, you don't have to have this, but it would be helpful because one of the stretches I am going to utilize a strap. So go ahead and pause it, grab a belt, come on back, and we're going to do lying back stretches. All right, everybody ready? All right, so let's go ahead and start with your strap or your belt down by the side. You're going to place both feet flat, either on your bed or on your mat. Of course, I have shoes on, but you know, if you're in your bed or on your mat, you do not have to have shoes on. And we're just going to place both feet flat. Our ankles are about hip width apart, and our knees are up toward the ceiling. Go ahead and lay back on your back. Take your time. All right, once you lay back on your back, just make sure your shoulders are down away from your ears, and your back and your neck and your head are fully supported. We're just going to start with a single knee to chest. So for single knee to chest, you're going to go ahead and grab the back. We'll just go ahead and start with the right or the left. It doesn't matter, but I'll start with my right. You're going to pull your right knee into your chest. Now I like to grab on the back of my thigh. You can grab on your shin if that's easier for you, but just be careful of putting too much pressure on your knee. So I'm going to grab the back of my thigh. I'm just going to pull my knee into my chest. Shoulders, neck, and head down on the mat. And as I pull my knee into my chest, I'm just going to hold it and breathe. In through our nose, out through our mouth. You can hold these stretches for 20 to 30 seconds. Again, you know, you can pause it and hold it a little bit longer if you need to. All right, let's go ahead and place that right foot back flat on the mat. We're going to try that same thing with the left side. So grab the back of the thigh. Remember, you can grab the shin if you want, but just make sure that you're not pressing on that knee too much. So pulling that left knee into the chest, shoulders, neck, head down on the mat, breathing in and exhaling out. Very good. Now let's place that foot back flat on the mat. Now we're going to pull both knees into the chest. So this is going to be a little bit more challenging, and you're going to get a little bit more relief in that lower back. So pull both knees right and left. Pull those knees into the chest. Remember, grabbing onto the shins or grabbing onto the back of the thighs, making sure your shoulders, your neck, and your head are protected and down, resting on your mat, looking up toward the ceiling. Just pulling, hugging those knees into your chest as much as you can. And relax, place those feet flat on the mat or on your bed. Now we're going to do a spinal twist. We're just going to drop our knees down to each side. So what you can do with your arms, go ahead and take them out to the side like a letter T, so they're about shoulder level. You're going to take both knees and you're just going to let them fall to the right side. So they just fall to the right. So as your knees fall to the right side, you feel that nice stretch in your lower back. If you would like to increase that stretch, your knees are to the right. You're going to slowly take your head and turn your head to the left. So your head is facing the opposite direction of your knees. And hold that stretch. Good. Remember, breathing in and exhaling out. Now slowly bring your knees back to the center. Bring your head back to the center as well. And you're going to drop your knees down to the opposite side, the left. So again, same thing, let your knees fall to the left. Let them fall down toward the floor. Just imagine there's a magnet on the floor and it's just pulling your knees down. Now, same thing as we did on the other side. Go ahead and slowly rotate your head so your chin is over your right shoulder. So my knees are to the left, my head is to the right, and I feel that stretch in my lower back. Now slowly bring your head to the center, your knees to the center. And bring your arms back down to the side. Now we're going to do a hamstring stretch. So this is going to stretch your hamstrings. your glutes, and maybe even a little bit of your lower back as well. So this is where your strap comes in. If you have a strap or a belt and you grabbed it, this is where I want you to get it. All right, now we're gonna start with the right leg again. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take the middle part of the strap or the belt and we're gonna wrap it around the arch of our foot. So right in the middle of our foot, we're gonna grab the bottom of the strap, and I want you to press your heel up toward the ceiling and your toe slightly curves back towards you, and you're gonna pull that leg in as much as you can. You're gonna feel that stretch from the back of the thigh to the back of the knee. I want you to just hold that. Remember, make sure your shoulders, your neck, and your head are down on the mat, and just pull that knee in. Good, hold that leg as far as you can. Feeling the hamstring, the calf, pulling that leg back towards you, pressing your heel up, curving your toes towards you. Now release, good job. All right, we're gonna try that same thing on the other side. So we're gonna take that strap, remember the middle part of the strap or the belt if you have it. You're gonna grab the bottom of your foot. Remember, you want it right in the middle, right underneath the arch of your foot. Your toes come back towards you, your heel press up toward the ceiling. You grab the belt and you pull that in toward your body. Again, feeling that leg stretch in the back of the thigh and the calf. Hold that stretch, just lightly pull. Remember, if anything is sharp and painful, then I want you to back off a little bit. Notice how my opposite leg is still bent, my foot is still flat, and my knee is up toward the ceiling. That just takes a little bit of pressure off your neck and off your back. Now release, good job. Go ahead and take that strap or belt and bring it back to the side. Remember, you didn't have it, that's okay. Now we're gonna do a figure 4 stretch. So this is gonna get more of the glute and the hip. So what I want you to do, you're gonna take your right ankle and bring it across your left knee. So your right ankle goes across your left knee so that your right knee is pointing out to the side, just like kind of figure 4 with your leg. You're gonna feel that stretch in that right glute hip area. So I want you to hold that stretch there. If you feel like you can go a little bit further and you really don't feel the stretch, you're gonna grab the back of the left thigh, the opposite leg, and you're gonna pull that left knee into your chest just like you did before. Now you're gonna feel that increased stretch. Now again, if this is too much, place your left foot back flat down. If you can handle it, grab the back of that left thigh, pull that left knee in, the right knee is out to the side in that figure 4 stretch, and hold. Now release, place that left foot flat, uncross, right foot flat. Now we're gonna switch to the opposite side. Now my left ankle is gonna go across my right knee. My left knee is pointing out to the side, and I start to feel that stretch in my left hip. Now if this stretch is enough, I just want you to hold it here and just feel that stretch in your left glute, your left hip. If you wanna increase your stretch, just like we did before on the other side, you're gonna grab the back of the right thigh now, pull that knee in, lifting that foot up, and hold. Again, if this is too much, go ahead and place your foot flat. If not, just continue to pull that right knee in. Remember, make sure that shoulders, neck, and head are resting down on your mat or your bed. Now release, place that right foot flat, uncross, place the left foot flat. Last stretch we're gonna do is called a child's pose. So that's a yoga pose that stretches out your back. So for this one, you're gonna take your time, and I want you to slowly turn to the side. There you go. And you're gonna push yourself up slowly to kind of a kneeling position, and we're gonna get onto all fours. So take your time. So when you get onto all fours, you're gonna have the tops of your feet flat on the mat or the bed. Your hands are flat against your mat or the bed. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna press your hips back towards your heels. So go as far as you can. Remember, if you can't go all the way to your heels, that's okay. Go to where you feel comfortable. I want you to walk your fingers out as far as you can, and you're gonna drop your head down in between your arms. Now this is called child's pose for your back. Hold that stretch. Now there's a couple variations to this stretch. If you don't feel comfortable with your feet and your legs close together, what you're gonna do is make it a wide child's pose. You're gonna take your knees, separate them, and just rest your belly down in between your legs. So this may be a little bit more comfortable for you. If it is, this is a better child's pose. Another variation, if you don't feel comfortable bringing your hands forward, you can bring your knees back together and you can drop your arms down toward you, bringing those arms close to your body, but still dropping your head down to the mat. Another variation to this child's pose is to stack your fists on top of each other right in front of your forehead and then rest your forehead on top of your fist. So again, this may be a little bit more comfortable. It keeps your spine in more of a neutral position. So you want to hold that stretch for 20 to 30 seconds. Again, different variations of your child's pose. Your arms are in front. You're dropping your head down in between your arms. You have that wide leg child's pose where you're resting your abdomen in the middle of your legs. You have the arms back, or you stack your fists on top of each other and rest your forehead down on your fist. Very good. Now when you're finished, go ahead and walk yourself back up. Take your time. And that was it. I know my hair looked crazy. All right, that was it, everybody. So that was some easy back stretches that you can do, not only for your back, but for your legs. We did hamstrings, we did glutes. So those are some easy stretches that you can do lying on a mat or in your bed. So if you ever are having back pain, these exercises or stretches may give you a little bit of relief. You just want to turn on the video and you can pause it, hold those stretches as long as you want. But hopefully you'll get some relief. Remember, if you have any questions on any of these stretches, on any exercises that we do, remember you can email me, or when I call this week, then go ahead and just let me know. All right, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.